Alright, what's up YouTube? Now look man, before I even get started with the video, I just want to say shout out to the people that liked the video before it even started. Shout out to the people that's liking the video right now. And just shout out to you for watching the video just in general. Now look, I ain't gonna waste no more of y'all time. I'm gonna hop right into the video. Now this is kind of a continuation from my last 619 video. If y'all didn't see it, go watch it. But the thing is, I wanted to make this build faster. I wanted to max out anything dealing with speed on this build. Now, if y'all made that other build from my last video, it's not a bad build. It's solid. And another thing I want to say is I'm making like 2 or 3 more 6 for 9 builds because this height it's just a good height to have. But that's just gonna be another variation of the 6 for 9 build I have, just like this one's gonna be. Now I'm gonna hop right into it. Like I said, I want to max out everything dealing with speed on this build. I'm not gonna show you how to do the glitch. Y'all can search it up. It's pretty easy to search up. And just come back to this video. And for the height, of course, 6 for 9. For the weight, like I said, I want this build to be the fastest as it can at the height. So you have to go 190 with the weight. If you go 191, you lose out on this one acceleration. I don't want to skip out on anything dealing with speed, acceleration, nothing like that. I want to max out everything, every physical at this height. Wingspan, you want to go with an 80 ball handle. And I'm sorry, you want to go to a 7'4" wingspan so I can have an 80 ball handle with an 83-point shot. And the only thing is, you don't get Hall of Fame interceptor, but I mean, I can live without that. Stats look still look pretty decent. And I'm gonna walk y'all through this real quick. Now, a close shot, you want to go up to an 81 close shot. Driving leg, you want to put that at a 73. 73, and you want to put your driving dunk to a 92. And that will give you a total of 18 finisher badges. On my last one, I had 17. Now, make sure y'all stay through this whole process because I'm going to show y'all everything I did and why I did it. And the reason I don't put this up one is because it takes a lot of attribute points to put up, and yeah, I just can't put it up. And plus, I'll lose playmaking takeover. Like I said, just make sure y'all stay for the whole video. I'll explain everything. Shooting for my mid range, you want to go 75 mid range. 3-point shot, you want to put that at an 80. As you can see, I get 21 shooting badges on my original 6 for 9. I had 19, which is still good enough. But if you don't play rec or 5v5 or anything like that, you don't need to put free throw up. But for me, I put it up. I put it on at least a 65. But in this case, I have extra badge attribute points sitting, so I had to put it on free throw. That'll give me a total of 60 at free throw rating. And as you can see, like I said, you get 21 finisher badges at 6 for 9. Still pretty decent. Now for my playmaking, now for me, I put it, well, let me put it on first. You want to put your pass accuracy at 85, ball handle, you want to max it out. Speed ball, you want to max it out. And as you can see, I get 25 playmaking. Same as my other one. Now, the difference is on this one, my pass accuracy, I put it on the 88 on my last one, so I get gold needed 30 and gold floor general. But I mean, you don't really need it. I just had it just to have it, I guess. You don't really need it. You still get playmaking takeover with an 85 pass accuracy, and that's like the really thing. That's really the only thing I was aiming for was playmaking take and sharp take, and I do get those on this build that I'm gonna make for y'all. And my speed with ball, I maxed it out. On my other one, I put it at a 70. Like I said, anything dealing with speed, I'm maxing it out. Interior defense, you want to put that at a 70. Perimeter defense at 89. Same thing I said with speed with ball. I want to max out anything dealing with speed. If y'all don't know, perimeter defense is linked with lateral quickness. So my lateral quickness on this build is at 89 compared to my other one, which is at 84. I mean, you can still play good defense with that build, but if y'all know 2K, speed kills, speed is king in 2K. So the faster you are, the better off you are. So, I max out my perimeter defense. Still, you want to max that out block. I put my block at 88. Now you can max out your block, put it at a 91. But if I was to do that, I would lose playmaking takeover and gain rim take. But like I said, I made this build just to get playmaking takeover. Defensive rebounds are 91. Offensive is a 78. And as you can see, I have a total of 31 defensive badges. On my last one, I had 33. Only 2 down. Still pretty decent. The only thing is on my defense-wise with this build, it's my rebounding that changed. Really, and my perimeter defense changed too. But my offensive rebound on my other build was a 90. My defensive was a 92. Now that build did snag a lot. Like I said, that's just another variation of this build. It's not a bad build if y'all made that build. Still decent. You can still ISO with that build. This build's just gonna be slightly faster and stuff like that. You know, still decent. And this build does, with my other 6'9", does snag up because, like I said, he has a 90 offensive and a 92 defensive. I mean, but even with this build, you're still gonna be snagging up because you're 6'9" with a 78 offensive and 70 and 91 defensive with gold rebound. And my physicals, like I said, I skimped out on my physicals on my other build. This one I'm not skimping out. I'm going everything. I'm going max everything. Max speed 79, max acceleration 78. My vertical is at 80. On my last build it was at 85. I still have an 80 at this point with that build. I haven't got it to 85 yet. But yeah, and sometimes this will happen. Make sure y'all go up here and change this back to 92. And here, stamina, you there's some stamina. As you can see, I have 95 stamina, and the stats look pretty decent. And just to walk y'all through a couple things. If y'all didn't want if y'all don't want 21 finishing, 21 shooting badges, you can drop this down to 70. Put this on finishing to get 19 finishing. But I mean, I'd much rather have 2 more finishing. That was 2 more. Sorry, I don't know why I'm messing up. I'd rather have 2 more shooting over losing 2 shooting and gaining 1 finishing. That's just me though. And another thing, like I said, I mean, with this build, you don't have to copy exactly what I have, because like I said, this is like based off my play style. So if y'all want to tweak a couple things, y'all can do that. And as you can see, the badge count is 18, 21, 25, and 31, pretty decent. The last one had 17, 19, 25, and 33. I think this is like 96 badge points when I added it together. But yeah, stats look pretty decent. Everything's well rounded. You know, it's an all around build, and that's really what I go for when I make my builds. I kind of make them all around. And also my stamina. I had a comment on my last video with this 6'9" build from No Limit Mems. He asked about it, and I left a comment under his comment, and I said the stamina kind of drains a little bit quick. But I came to realize that I didn't have Gatorade on. So I mean, you could live with a 90 stamina. As a matter of fact, I have a 90 stamina on my 6'7" build. You just have to make sure you have Gatorades on and have the drills. That's one thing I missed out on. I didn't have my Gatorades. And it made a huge difference because you get tired super fast if you don't have it on. But I mean, even then, you know, a 90 stamina is still pretty decent. If you wanted a 90 stamina, you have extra badge points to play around with. I'm not even going to do that for this video's sake because it's getting kind of long. So I'm just going to hop right to it. Now look, takeovers you get is sharp, playmaking, lock, and glass. Pretty decent in my opinion. Now if y'all want a shot creating takeover, you would have to have at least an 80 mid-range shot. I think that's what it is. But I mean, I like to play that at 5v5 more than anything, so I'd rather have sharp over shot take. But I mean, yeah, like I said, just find a way to get 80 mid-range and you'll have shot take, but you know, you'll lose out on sharp. Like I said, that's what I wanted. I wanted sharp and playmaking, and that's what I got. And lock is the extra as well as glass. And as you can see, they're gonna call you a 2-way facilitator, same name from my last build. And like I said, let me say this again. If I made that last build, it's not a bad build. It's not a trash build. I still have that build. I got it to a 94. It's still decent. I just wanted to make this build faster. I wanted to max out anything dealing with physicals. That's what I did on this build. Like yeah, like I said, it's like a different variation of the 6'9" build basically. And like I said, I'm gonna be making different variations of the 6'9" builds in the future. I'm gonna have at least like 3 of them. My badges, my finishing badges starting off, I have 18 of these, and I'm gonna start off putting these on gold. Now I could put these on Hall of Fame, but I end up with 1 extra badge point. And I mean, you know, I'd rather have 4 extra points rather than 1, or rather have 5 rather than 1 extra badge point to play around with. And even then, I have 6 extra badge points coming from college in the 2 seasons, so I might drop like 2 or 3 on finishing, so I can have like 1 finishing. But the rest, of course, I put 1 on putback boss just for the putback dunks and all that. If y'all know me, I love the putback dunks. Mouse in the house to put that on bronze. You're 6'9", and I think it activates if they're like 1 inch shorter than you at the least. Fast twitch, put that on bronze. Grace under pressure, put that on bronze. Lob City, put that on bronze. Now you don't need this on bronze. I mean, it just helps out timing with it, timing and all that. Now for my shooting, put that on silver. Put minus on silver. Corner on bronze. Limitless on bronze. Lucky bronze. Green bronze. Silver, dead eye silver catch and shoot. Bronze clutch. Bronze hot zone and Hall of Fame sniper. Now keep in mind with these badges, I'm more so leaning on the 5v5 or off ball kind of thing. Like I said, you can definitely ISO with this build. Even on my other 6'9" build that's slower, I can still ISO with that build. Like I said, if you know how to dribble, you can get open, you can get past people, and even then you have an 83-point shot, so you can shoot as well. Yeah, moving on from that, 25 playmaking. You want to put Bella at least on bronze. Glue hands, I'll put Diamond at least on bronze as well. Put it on silver actually. Now with glue hands, I'm not a believer in Hall of Fame glue hands because even with this on Hall of Fame, I still like fumble passes and all that. So I put that on silver. Unpluckable at least on bronze. I'm gonna come back to that. I'm gonna put the essentials on first. Quick first up on silver. House for days for energy's sake and because you have a lot of playmaking badges, you can slide that on silver. And bullet pass, will put that on gold. Now, everything else you can pretty much do anything with these extra badge points. Now the reason you can do that is because at 6'9" you don't have ankle breaker, you don't have stop and go, you don't have hyperdrive, you don't have stuff like that. So you just have extra points to play around with if you put your pads accuracy high enough. So for me, I like to put on tight handles. Tight handles, it works on step backs. So if you're like in the corner and like drive baseline and do a step back, the defender sometimes will get stunned. That leads to like an open three. And I put downhill on. I'm gonna put this on silver. I'm gonna just put these anywhere. Like I said, you can play around with these. I don't usually use break starter. Let me just put this right here. But yeah, like I said, you have 25 badges to play around with. So I mean, pretty decent. And my defense, I have 31 of these. Ankle braces, you need that at least on bronze. Intimidator, I'm not a believer in gold intimidator. I used to rock it on bronze, but since I have 26 extra badge points, I went ahead and put it on gold. Put that on bronze. Put that on gold. Put that on bronze, even though I know they nerfed it. Bronze, Hall of Fame, of course. Put this at least on bronze. Silver clamps. Now clamps, even though my 6'7" lockdown build, I use clamps on silver. I feel like silver and gold not too much of a difference. And plus, once you go to silver, you save 2 extra badge points. Now, if you get this badge on Hall of Fame, I put it on Hall of Fame, but I only get it on gold, so I put it on silver. Rim protector, put that on gold, of course. And but this last one, I'd put it on. Just to make this video quick, I put it on ball stripper. Like I said, you have a lot of badges to play around with. But yeah, it looks pretty decent. 18, 21, 25, and 31. Not bad at all at 6'9". Keep in mind. And as you can see, the stats look pretty decent. 92 driving, 83-point shot, 90 ball handle, 89 perimeter defense, 91 defensive rebound, 79 speed, 78 acceleration, and all that. Y'all see it, man. Build's pretty well rounded, and that's what I like to go for with my builds. I like to make them well rounded. I like to make them like a jack of all trades kind of thing, or kind of build. And as you can see, I kind of did that, but not for real. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's pretty much gonna do it. If y'all like this video, man, make sure y'all leave a like. Let me know how y'all like this build. Let me know, what y'all think about it. Let me know what y'all would change. And also, if y'all made it this far, shout out to y'all. Yeah, that's pretty much gonna do it, man. Yeah, you see the stats are pretty decent, well-rounded. But yeah, make sure y'all leave a like. Make sure y'all comment on this build. Tell me about it. Tell me what y'all would change, how y'all like it, what y'all dislike about it. So what if y'all are new? And I'm out.